it's Liz from Old Stables Crafts. Thank you so much for joining me again today. Happily, for those of us, well, certainly for those of us in South Oxfordshire, it is a slightly cooler day. It's still very humid, but not quite as bad as it was. Hurrah for that. I know us Brits, we always complain about the weather. Whatever it is, it's wrong. However, today I am going to show you how I made this card. Sort of. I'm going to do a slight variation of it. It uses the Celebrate Sunflowers bundle because we have dies as well. There is one missing because we're going to be using it. So we've got lots of dies. And obviously for me it is as if it was my $1 Million Achiever stamp set. Because my team of sunflowers, I am dizzy about sunflowers. I have sunflowers on my studio wall. They grow in my garden. I have fake sunflowers. I just love them. They are so bright. They're so jolly. They're all different. And I love them all. So, a bit like how I love my team. They're all different and they're just gorgeous. I love them. Anyway, so this is the outside, this is the inside. The outside I've used the black glitter paper from the August-December. I keep trying not to call it autumn-winter. From the August-December catalogue. The inlay is the brass from the annual catalogue. And then I've heat embossed this with gold embossing powder. And this trim is from the Gilded Autumn suite. So I kind of gone all metallic and bronzy and whatever. And these are the Gilded, what are they called? They're in the annual catalogue. They're part of the Ornate Garden suite. And I can't remember what they're called. How bad is that? Anyway, that's where they're from. The card that I have already started preparing, because this is not a quick card. Let's just get that out there. This is not a card you're going to be able to knock up in 5 minutes. This is a card that you're going to have to devote a little bit of time to. I've just realised I haven't dug out the ribbon that I need. There it is. Yes, it's not difficult. It's just time consuming. So let me show you sort of how I've done it. I will be doing some more die cutting momentarily, but the key to this is, for me anyway, our adhesive sheets. You get 12, they're 6 by 12 inches, and they are split, so to unpeel them, they've just got this split in 2 places, so it's really easy to unpeel. You can see I've used some bits to do this. So what you do is you die cut. I've got it somewhere. Where is it? I put it to one side, and of course I know. Oh, there it is. So you die cut the outside, so the filigree bit. You die cut again for the inside, and then what I do is I pop it on some what's it called? Press and seal, which I got because in the UK it's not available as a sort of retail item. I got it from Amazon. It's not cheap from Amazon, but you use tiny amounts, so, and you can reuse it. But it just means you can pick up the pieces out of your die, just press the, so here's the one that I've done for the cinnamon cider. You just press the press and seal onto the back, and it's just there. So I can use that on another card. So I could use that with the bumblebee outer and put cinnamon cider in it. So to then fill it in, all you're doing is taking your piece, peeling the backing off because you've got the adhesive backing on it, and then just laying it into the frame that you've already got. So as I say, it's not difficult, it is a little time consuming, which is why I've done quite a bit of it already, because obviously there are things that I'm sure you would rather do than watch me just inlay all these pieces. It is, as I say, it's worth the effort. If you want to send a card to someone special or for a special occasion, it is worth the effort to do this, but it is not a 5-minute project. So yeah, it goes through the die cutting machine really well with the paper on with the adhesive sheet on the back, so don't worry about that. It's not going to be a problem. I will be showing you my new cut and emboss with this die in a moment. I'm not die cutting the whole thing, but I do still need one piece die cut from a different coloured card. So let me just pop that in. Just another couple of little pieces to go, and then we will be ready to do some other bits. So let me just... So I'm using, just so that you are fully aware, I'm using Cinnamon Cider and Bumblebee for my sunflower. It's on a mossy meadow background, which I just thought was a nice neutral green. I mean, it is in the neutrals, so it is literally a neutral green. So this I can use again because it's still sticky. So I just stick it to the outside of my press and seal box. So there we go. Right, I need a centre, and I want the centre to be a different colour. So I've got a small piece of early espresso, which is going to be big enough to die cut that centre. So let me grab my cut and emboss machine. Now, I did an unboxing of this last week, so if you want to see how I put it together, please go and have a look at that. I'm hoping that... no, maybe if I do that. Oops, let's have the handle towards me. Maybe if I do it that way, that's better. So this is our standard size, which is available for customers from the 1st of September. Although if you would like it now, you can add it to one of the starter kits. I say one of the starter kits. Did you know that there are no duplicate starter kits? Because everybody gets to choose exactly what they want in their starter kit. So yes, if you would like to get this for less money, and now, and you're in the UK, France, Germany, Austria or the Netherlands, all you need to do to join my team is to go onto my website, click the Join My Team button, and you can join my team. Get this in your starter kit for £99 or €129, but you'll still have more value to put into your starter kit, because you get €175 or 130 pounds of product in your starter kit. Now in the UK, the cut and emboss machine is £112. I'm just going to poke out the centres from, or the holes from this. This actually embosses and cuts this die, so there are dents that are embossed and then holes that are cut. So yes, to buy the new cut and emboss machine in September, it will cost you £112. Pop it into your starter kit now. Get it at £99 with £18 still to add in for other product that you would like. Sounds to me like a bargain, but if you want even more of a bargain, dare I say, you also get free shipping. So you don't even have to put the £4.95 of shipping onto your cost. It's just amazing. Right, so I'm just going to trim off the little outline pieces here. So yes, get it now. And also, of course, you get a discount then until at least the end of January. So think of all that Christmas shopping you can do. So all those Christmas cards, home decor items, all those sorts of things. Christmas tree decorations. Oh, there's the advent calendar kit. All sorts of things that you could get at a discount. You get at least 20% discount. So yeah, until the 31st of January, and eventually you could get over 30% discount depending on how much you buy / sell. Don't think you have to sell though. Please do not think you have to sell. You do not. It's up to you if you sell. Right, so this is my piece that fits over here. Now I'm going to see if I can find an obvious way round that it goes. Right, so there are these 3 dots here that line up perfectly there. So that will be how I put it in. I now just need my black dimensionals because I'm using a dark colour cardstock, so I want dark dimensionals. It'll also mean that it won't look so odd in the middle. What do I mean by in the middle? So if these overlap the oh, I don't know what I meant. It's still humid. It's not as hot, but it is still humid. I just want to get this to fit back in where it... Maybe it'll be easier if I do it the right way up. I had it and then I moved it, which is not a great... Is that it? Nope. Yes! Okay, let me pick it up whilst it's still in place. So it's got the backer of the adhesive still on. It's not a problem. I mean, you can either take it off and put corn flour or some powder. I mean, if you've got the embossing buddy still, that would work. But otherwise, just stick your dimensionals over that, and it just holds everything together. So I need my 3 dots, which are there. Right, so this will hopefully line up pretty perfectly. There we go. So there is the centre of our sunflower. So now all I need to do is add some ribbon and do the sentiment. I'm going to use Early Espresso ink on Bumblebee for my sentiment. How are we doing time-wise? Good grief, we're on 12 minutes already. So let's hope that this is large enough. I'm going to fussy cut, so just... Phew! Phew! Close that up. I will be needing it again in a moment, but not just yet. So, fussy cutting. You know I love my fussy cutting. And you know I'm going to say the key to fussy cutting is practice. It's also to not go in at a corner. I'm just going to get rid of that because it's going to annoy me. So go in at a sort of a round area. Otherwise you'll get a sharp angle. And how much detail you give your fussy cutting is up to you. So you don't have to go in and out on all of the letters if you don't want. You could just do a fairly straight cut. That's fine. It really is up to you. I just like to go in a little bit into my letters. Gosh, that was a tight curve. In again and back out again, and then I'm going to go down to then meet what for me is a straight line, but with a curve at the end, and then another straight line. Now I'll go in a little bit and then just wibble a bit. Wibble is obviously a technique. No, it's not. It's not a technique at all. I'm concentrating so hard that I'm forgetting to talk, which is unusual for me because I'm normally a natterbox. I've heard that there have been some appalling storms in the US, Iowa, I think. There have also been some horrific storms in the north of England and in Scotland. There have been landslips, all sorts, or landslides, I should say. We've had a horrible train crash in Scotland, which they've now said is definitely because of the weather conditions. 3 people lost their lives. And this is as if we didn't have enough going on in the world at the moment. It's just so sad. So a perfect time, dare I say, to share some sunflowers and some sunshine so that people know that we're thinking of them, that they're in our thoughts. If you're, religious, then it's nice, and if they're religious, it's nice for them to know that they're in your prayers. I mean, obviously that depends on whether that is something that you are, whether you are religious, and I know not everyone is. I do try to hold people in my prayers when I can. The list at the moment seems to be so long. It's really quite depressing. So, sharing some sunshine. Oh, which on the subject of which, and honestly, this is just because I'd forgotten, the Box of Sunshine Paper Pumpkin Kit, which is now available to order in outside of North America. It was available to order in North America in June for those people who have Paper Pumpkin subscriptions and those sorts of things. We don't have those outside of North America. It is a North American thing. But every now and again, we get to have a Paper Pumpkin box. This one is very special because it was inspired by Stampin' Up! CEO Sarah Douglas, and it is all around sharing sunshine. If you shopped with me in July, you will either have just received or are about to receive your July thank you gift, which is sharing a box of sunshine. So it's one of our mini Paper Pumpkin boxes, and I had great fun adding sunshine to it. So as well as the usual thank you card and product gift for those who used the host code, and sunflower rewards for those who put a qualifying order in, you've also got a little box of sunshine. And if you order the box of sunshine, oh, got a fly. If you order the box of sunshine Paper Pumpkin kit through me in August, you will get a PDF of UK-based, oh, didn't want that yet, UK-based alternatives. So I'll do a PDF of those, and I say UK-based because we have different sized paper card to North America. So there are lots of ideas for alternatives that North Americans have put out, but they don't work for the UK. Just saying. Right, okay, I'm going to use some glue dots because they are quick. So, glue dot. This is cinnamon cider ribbon from the annual catalogue. And obviously because I'm using cinnamon cider as one of my colours, I thought it would be good to add cinnamon cider ribbon. I'm going to pop it down and then line up my card with one of the grid lines. Our grid paper is amazing, so don't just think it's, just for show. It's a really good thing to have on hand because it does mean you can line things up really easily. And then I'm just going to, actually, before I do that, where did I put my, there they are. I just want to add a couple more glue dots under my ribbon, just to help hold it in place, because I am going to stick part of my sentiment over the top and I don't want it flapping in the breeze. Like that. Okay, so we're nearly there. Oh, this was our silicone mat. Great if you've suddenly realised that you didn't want to take the adhesive off something. So I've got a liner in Very Vanilla and my Early Espresso ink pad. And then I'm going to take the small Sunflower. And just so that I've got something pretty on the inside of my card. I might go second generation because it is quite a dark ink. So I'm going to come into the corner and deliberately go off the corner. It looks very much more intentional if you do that. Then all I've got to do, I've got a cinnamon cider card base, is add some liquid adhesive to the back of my Mossy Meadow mat. Now, do remember that if you are a new watcher on my YouTube, I say remember, if you're new you won't know this, so you can't remember, but do subscribe if you've enjoyed what you've seen. And the subscribe button's in the bottom right hand corner. If you're in the UK, I would be thrilled if you would consider shopping with me. It really helps my business and it helps me bring more videos to you. As I say, if you would like to join my team, I would be absolutely honoured to welcome you. As I say, every sunflower is unique and I love them all. So I would love to have you join my team of sunflowers. If you've enjoyed the video, a thumbs up is always appreciated. And if you would, if you've got any questions or comments, just leave those below. Now I'm just going to grab, these are the gold glitter dots which are in the annual catalogue, and I just thought it would be fun to use some of these this time. So I'm just going to add those. They're not quite as obviously gold as the Ornate Garden version. Just pop one there, and then one, whoops, one just there. I do like my triangles. So there we are, there's the glitter and brass version and the bumblebee and cinnamon cider version. I'd love to know which one you prefer. They're obviously very, very different. As I say, if you've enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Questions or comments below the description bar. There's a link to the blog post where I'll have more pictures and more information about these cards immediately below. It's in the description bar and it's associated blog post. So just click on that. And thank you very much for joining me today. And I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Bye!